What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to put together some tips and tricks for new players who will be jumping into Diablo 4. So let's hop right into it and start with tip number 1. Tip number 1 will be to avoid playing in hardcore mode if you have never played a Diablo game before. Hardcore mode can be very punishing and unforgiving. In this game mode, you will lose your character and everything they are carrying if you die, and it is very easy to die in this game. So instead, play a normal character and learn the basics of the game, and if you decide you want to give hardcore a try, do it on another character. Tip number 2 is to pick up everything you come across. Whether that be gear, gold, crafting resources, or gems, all of it will be useful to you in some way later on. For example, gear that you don't want can be salvaged for resources that you can use to upgrade the gear that you do want. And gems can be put into gear later on to make that gear stronger. Tip number 3 is to only sell gear when you need the gold. If you already have a decent amount of gold, you should salvage the gear that you don't want. This is because it is harder to get resources than it is to get gold. So the resources you would get from salvaging gear will help you more than the gold you would get from selling it. Tip number 4 will be save your gems. At first, you will only find lower quality gems, but you can save them in your stash box to cut them into better quality gems later in the game. To do this, visit the jewel crafter in town, and here you can convert those lower quality gems into better gems. A little bonus tip here is that you can save gold by salvaging gear that has gems in it to return those gems to you instead of paying the high price of having the jewel crafter remove the gems from the piece of gear. Tip number 5 is to do public events, sellers, and side quests for extra experience. Leveling up is a big part of Diablo 4. As you reach different level milestones, you will unlock extra world tiers that will have better loot, so it's better to be leveling as you play through the main storyline. A good way to do this is to complete all of the side quests that you come across, and participate in public events and sellers that will be out in the open world. These will be marked on your map by orange and white triangle symbols and white trapdoor symbols. Tip number 6 will be to do dungeons to get aspects early. This will go along with tip number 5. While you are exploring the open world, you will come across dungeons. In dungeons, you will get experience and gear, but you will also start collecting aspects which are used to craft legendary items. And you will want these aspects later in the game, so it's a good idea to grab them as you go, so you don't need to return to get them later. Tip number 7 is to upgrade your health potion and craft elixirs. To do both of these things, you will need to visit the alchemy vendor back in town, and here you will be able to use the resources that you have found to make your health potions stronger, and craft elixirs that will make you stronger against different types of enemies and give you an experience boost. You can also earn renown by completing things in the open world to unlock extra health potion charges, allowing you to use more health potions. Tip number 8 is to always carry a few whispering keys. You can get these keys from the Purveyor of Curiosities vendor back in town. These whispering keys are used to unlock silent chests that can be found in the open world. Now, a silent chest can contain some pretty good gear, but you don't really know when you're gonna run into one, so it's always a good idea to have a few of these keys on you just in case you run into a silent chest. tip number 9 will be to turn on tooltips in your settings. To do this, open up your settings and go to Gameplay, then turn on Advanced Tooltip Compare and Information. This will allow you to see extra information when comparing gear in your inventory, to see what you will gain and lose when you change your gear. And finally, tip number 10 is to use pins to help you get around the map and find the aspects that you're looking for. To do this, you can just open your map and right-click anywhere on the map to drop a pin on that location. Then on your mini-map, you will see a path that you can follow to get to your destination. But you can also do this in the aspect menu to lead you directly to the dungeon that will have the aspect that you are looking for. And that's gonna be pretty much it. But before this video ends, I just wanted to let you know that I plan on making a ton of videos for Diablo 4 on this channel. So if this video has helped you, please consider subscribing to this channel, as I'm sure my future videos will help you as well. I will also be streaming Diablo 4 on Twitch. You can find a link to my Twitch channel in the pinned comment below. But anyways, I hope this video has helped you, and thank you for watching.